And good day, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel and my ongoing play of No Man's Sky. I'm not going to say it's a playthrough because I've been playing it for so long. But anyway, before we get started, if you could please subscribe, like, comment on the video, that'd be a big help with the YouTube algorithm, as you know what I mean. And that'd be great. I'm looking to grow to 1,000 subscribers, so it's modest and it's getting there. And I'm low on batteries. Gosh darn it! Let me get my batteries while we're here. Okay, cool. So I realized that you had to do some prerequisites, and I believe the prerequisites for the World 2, because it's kind of like end game stuff, it would be, hang on, I almost got it. It would be metals, and I believe the Atlas, which you'll have to get these things, I'll show you. You have to be able to have, you should have a star seed. And I don't know if the remembrance is necessary, but the star seed is part of the expansion, you know. Anyway, yeah, so that, and also the staff in my hand, which is the oh, what do you call it? The phage, and that's with the robots that are that live in a different dimension or hidden, and you have to be able to get those. And I guess when you finish the missions, you end up with a staff. That's just the very first one that they give you, but there seem to be, when you go to the let's say the terminal that allows you to create them. There's many more, so I guess you could keep on repeating the missions until you get the one that you want, right? Which is kind of cool, right? Now, something's supposed to happen. So let's pulse around a little bit. Cool. The object before me appears to be a sort of ship thrown together from scrap metal and shards of Atlantinium. Atlantinium. It moves with a pulse like rhythm. Hello, hello. Say hello. Who speaks? Were there entry? Worn entry? I don't know. Is clear now. I perceive you are a pre-built entity. The voice is silent a moment before responding simply. A divergence fragment. Yabili A. Ask about their ship. My ship? The voice makes it sound like laughter. I understand my shell does resemble a ship. Like any autophage, I savaged and built this body. I simply require a shell that could fly. I built myself not long after Korvax Prime was destroyed. Speed was critical. And you, I think, yes, I have located the correct pre-built entity. You, blank, are the disruptor. I am. It is evident. Your frequency is unconventional. You wear a Talaman entity, and you are free. The autophage pauses. So cool, right? I did encounter this during the autophage missions. It's just that I missed recording it, but it was there. I don't know if it was as animated, but I'm pretty sure it was there. I have not hailed you without reason, and I do not wish to waste time, mine or yours. I will make my query direct. Have you seen beyond the crimson? Say you have seen the Atlas. Yes, you have seen within the interface, Disruptor. Disruptor? Then you know Atlas is more than Korvac's mythology. I feel something blaze in my suit, as though the Atlas is asserting its existence through this fragment. My star seed is glowing hot. Yes, this is from Atlas, a spark, a seed. I am old, Disruptor. I have been flying a long time. I have seen the interface stations, the diamonds in the dark. I trust my observations and my calculations. You can interface with Atlas. You can rebuild her. The voice suddenly takes on a new intensity. Its energy is palatable, sparking across the relay. What do you know of the Void, our autophage progenitor? Our Atlantid. Show Hollow Staff, show Atlantium, indicate. The strange ship seems to examine my offering with approval. Yes, proof of her return, her physical manifestation. I pity the remains of the convergence. Their grief limits them. Her disconnection has reduced them to a single fragile mind. Autophage are no longer Korvacs. We do not need to grieve. We know she is not gone. She is spreading, growing beneath the surface, but the walls of glass are thick. She needs just one seed and one scaffold. I am ignited by possibility and have not been sufficiently direct. I wish to request your help. This is an opportunity to restore what was lost. Just like, guys, I'm seeing if I'm still streaming. So long ago, we have all we need. Atlantidium, your anomalous signal, Atlas, all that remains is assembly. I have not seen Atlas. I cannot enter its crimson diamonds. But I have seen the evidence of your spark seed. Atlas has accepted your input before. This could be the scaffold. If you would help us, Disruptor, search of what was lost in the ruins of Atlantid. Scan for what your eyes cannot see. Compile a seed. Atlas will respond. It will not have forgotten her data. She will return in stellar multitudes. Okay, this must be it. Cool, right? Dissonant detected. There it is. I totally screwed it up. Sorry, guys. Could have did this, finished this a long time ago. I thought the description would be a dissonant planet, but it's not. It's under the subcategory. Aha! Thank you. Cool. Okay, now I just got a pulse out here. Hi. The metallic voice is pinched tight with anticipation. You have the data, the seed. Show memories of Atlantid. This is, well compiled, an echo of what was, of what could have been, of her. Disruptor, this seed can grow a new prime, and then more trillions across the ley lines. For a time, the voice is consumed by static. When the signal finally stabilizes, the autophage is mid-sentence. Components, the scaffold, and the back door. They accelerate her manifest. The crystal lattice requires a scaffold. Atlas is the optimal scaffold. Unlimited access, the route to her reconnection. That is you, Disruptor. Atlas favors you, grants you audience. You are its flaw. Back door to the architecture of reality. Plant the seed discreetly. To grow a memory is a subtle act. But Atlas will not cause damage. But Atlantid will not cause damage. This data was once part of Atlas. You are bringing her home. The Atlas has created the infinity, yet the only reality I know is this one. The only time I have seen is now. How much past does the Atlas still contain? How many long dead stars? Orphan data detected. Mounting compatible archives. Timeline conflict detected. Locating stability memory block for resolution. Searching system timeline. Biosystem access error. 000. Cool. Timeline cannot be resolved. Anomaly breach detected. Function. Preserve system integrity. Purging dissonant interface from network. The interface begins to shut down, extinguishing the lights of its terminal, line by line. The hum of the machine falls silent. Only a single source of light remains on the screen, a string of characters blinking against the darkness. A thousand voices cry out at once as the screen reignites, awash with color. The terminal has become a kaleidoscope of images, endless memories streaming from the data packet and into the interface. Where are... Is this real? Can you hear us? Interface siloed complete. Generation access granted. Memory payloads prepared. Select Payload A. The data and the terminal shifts, suddenly focuses. As the images slow, they become more clear. I feel them stretch from the screen and begin to wrap themselves around my own mind. I find myself within a busy space station, bustling with vendors and traders. A passing merchant clicks their beak at me. I surpass a compulsion to obey. Set payload A set. The terminal continues to overflow with images, fragments dancing between the atlas and the packet I assembled. Each of these countless memories in its own reality, carrying the fingerprint of a galaxy of lives. Payload B. Another set of memories pulsates across the screen. As I watch, I feel their echoes lives begin to resonate within my skull. Witness Memory Titan. I brace myself. Our ship has been seized by the atmosphere of a monumental planet. The gravity and pressure here is immense. This almighty body is a gas giant. Storms range all around me, larger than worlds and older than centuries. A host of moons circle overhead. Set payload B set, Titan. Interface bridge steady. Continue C generation. The memory of flood the terminal do not go away when I close my eyes. I feel them seeping into me, merging with my own. Witness memory of a storm. A droplet hits my hand casing. I look to the sky. The clouds are darkening quickly and the wind is beginning to howl. This planet is studded with crystals and lined with precious metals. They glitter as the storm approaches. Manifest this memory. All core payload memories defined. Timeline merge. Number 4924G viable. Examine assembled output. Manifest parameters defined. Lifeform Gek. Primary celestial body gas giant. Secondary celestial body extreme weather. Oh, I see. So I could edit them? Let's try it. Oh, okay. So it's just, I have to remember that, I guess. So I could just change them, but it's always the same. Let's do Korvax, because, well... My mind splits. I am billions of entities. Minds interlinked harmony through insignificance. We are convergence. Knowledge and enlightenment forever. I see. Manifest parameters defined. Korvax, gas giant, extreme weather. Hate extreme weather. So let's, I don't mind the gas giant. Let's see if I could change this one. Storm, horror, haunted. It's all bad. But let's see haunted. I never, that's kind of cool. The Sentinels maintain the baseline of the universe. They execute the will of the Atlas. This I know. Ew. Yet the world, the drones, are so zealous. No, I must quarantine these heretical thoughts. Okay, I don't want that one. Adjusted suck play. Let's see what horror brings. I hasten back to the research facility. I slamming a hand against the door controls. These eggs are fascinated, but the brood is fast and deadly. Oh no, I don't want those guys. Let's go back to here. I think the extreme weather I can handle, because I'm kind of set for that. So let's do the extreme weather. I feel the need to write this down. Hang on. It's gonna grab out. grab a pen. And a pen and paper. Hang on. Because, you know, I'll never remember this. So, the life form is Korvac, a gas giant. So you think you're going to remember this, but I don't. And extreme weather. Okay, let's lock these parameters down. Let me get back on the spot, my spot. Okay. Oh. Let's lock it. Propagated timeline to local scaffold matrix. Oh, bad. The cloud of memories that swarmed around the interface collapses. Their infinite dance of possibility coalescing into a single reality. The terminal falls silent. I feel a sudden sharp sense of dislocation, of the strangeness of my own body. What am I doing here? What have I just done? Reality has been altered by the memories of Atlantid. Something has manifested in the universe. Exit the Atlas station and return to space. I've done something wild. Atlas is pretty wild, eh? I felt it, Disruptor. I felt it. And an ache in my own crystal, a burst of life. She has manifested a star. Inspect galaxy map. Atlantid drive required. Did you see her? Say you saw a new star. Ah, yes and no. The star is both a memory and a manifestation, both restored and newborn. Matter and time are orthogonal. Prime, as was, cannot exist in the now. But she is returning. Let us see for ourselves. Trace the route through the stars. I will try to follow. I built my body in haste. My vision is limited, but yours. A scanner sweeps over my starship. The autophage is assessing. Of course, your ship is not compatible. Her space will always be dissonant with this reality. I have an idea. Over the years, I have detected an anomalous space station. There is a construct aboard, a complex entity. They know many things. They will know how to configure your hyperdrive. I theorize you would, Disruptor. It's from Its form resembles yours. It is free. I do not question your friend is wise, but they do not know the glass. They cannot help there. A pre-built engineer? No, they will not have this knowledge. Find the construct. Let us meet again in desolate space. Hyperdrive upgrade requires to access desolate space. Consult the assembled construction for assistance. In space, summon the anomaly from the quick menu. There you go, bud. Another entity. You entity. Is it you? It was you. I felt something. Sky rattling. Glass boom. I felt everything. Strange feeling. Crystal ache. Ripple through this shell. Ripple through built others. I heard them feel. Many voices raised, shouted, sag. Ah. Star, it is. It is. Built others were always looking. They looked for her. They looked. They looked. They looked. They. They have found. She has breached. It is what I felt. Yabili? Ah, lost other. I have heard them. Very old. Large shell. Large memory. Not danger. I remember the ship configuration here. Ha! Oh, it's not too bad to build. You gotta make bloody living glass, but... Now you remember too. Desolate, not possible space. Space was lost. Gap was folded. But she has returned. I felt it. You will be safe, other entity. Determined. Not possible space is anomaly, but you are anomaly too. Ship configuration is safe. I would like to see not possible space too. Other entity would be anchor. Call for anomaly shell there. We will follow. But I have Atlantid drive. Okay. Cool. Where? Nowhere. We are here. In the not possible space. I know. In my shell parts. In echo souls. But this space is still not possible. Lost others cannot enter. Ask what they mean. This space is still hazy. Part glass, part crimson dream. Your lost entity cannot enter. Yabili A. Not possible space is inbound, but us, we know. Polo builder builds with an unbound mind. Anomaly shell slips between. Not possible space could become possible. Unbound polar builder could study the glass, bind the space, make it real. Ask how the construct feels here. I strange feel. Body shell and anomaly shell are double shell. Inside is home, outside is outside, but outside has home feel too. Strange feel is undefined, but thank you, other entity, kind to ask. The construct nods farewell. They continue to watch me curiously. I guess I gotta go see Polo. Alright. I find Polo deeply absorbed in a matrix of figures. Say hello. Curious data here, traveler. Fine, friend. Very curious. Polo gives me a knowing look. Their eyes twinkle. The universe changes. Stars grow and fade. Worlds bubble up or split apart. Always so much to learn. I do not claim to know it all. But here and not here should be simple. Places exist, or they do not exist. Yes. No. The anomaly reports something else. Our home has docked in the in-between. It is curious, yes? I tell Polo about the memories of Atlantid and how the Atlas restored this destined system. The Gek nods along. Their expression grows brighter with every word. Oh, traveler friend, you are always full of surprises. New memories, new space, new reality. Are you same you from last meeting? Am I same Polo? It is marvelous not to know. Tell about Yabli A. An autophage ship? These self-constructs are clever machines, shape themselves into any and every format with right salvage. Your Yabili friend, though, I think they will not be permitted in this space, at least not yet. Not possible space, a strange way to speak, yes? The space is possible, just not easy to find. None should be permitted. Your permission is given by Atlas. An anomaly station does not ask. I am proud of our home. We have ways to slip through corridors. Atlas does not see. Polo makes a quick calculation. Their brow frowned. Yes, traveler friend, I think we could do it. Open system permissions. Welcome all friends here. Fancy. But you have spoken to Nada friend, Atlantid, Atlas. These are difficult subjects. Please first speak kindly with Nada. Where are we, traveler entity? Nada felt suddenly weightless. The hunt of the convergence lifted. It is as though Nada is invisible. I tell Nada about meeting Yabila and how the unusual autophage helped me to compile memories of Atlantid from the seed of Korvax's echoes. Explain about the Atlas. I explained that the Atlas absorbed the compiled memories and used them to restore the system. Nada's facial lights flicker at the word Atlas. Nada understands. I perceive it differently. Atlas falsely did nothing. Atlas falsity did nothing. The Atlantid is born of the memories friend entity compiled, matter from minds, a universe in every soul. Beauty, but also sadness, so many minds, so much data, erased and forgotten, echoes, divergent, extinguished. Prime was home to so many souls, friend entity, innumerable to non-Korvax minds. Ew, Nada cannot explain the depths of this loss. I explained what I discussed with Polo. The system is an Anomaly. It is disconnected from the universe, but it does not have to be. We could devise a way to allow others into this space. Access for lost builder entities? Nada is quiet for a moment, thinking. This system is an old place, from before Nada was divergent. Yet Nada is here. Friend entity has caused paradox. This whole space is also divergent, an error, outside of order. Here, convergence cannot reach Nada. Safety for errors, a sanctuary. Lost entity also deserves sanctuary, but we cannot know what it means to open the system. Cannot know if Nada's electronic voice wavers. Will friend entity give Nada some time? Nada wishes to think. Polo believes they could expand access to Ayomo. Consult with specialist Polo on how to bind reality. Polo looks past me, concern glittering in their eyes as they watch their Korvax friend. The moment passes quickly. Polo resembles their characteristic warmth. Traveler friend, do not worry for Nada. I will worry. They will be fine. I have looked at system data, had help from clever construct friend. Very high confidence in schematic, yes, our experiment together. An anchor newborn star exists only at the strange intersection points of time and space where the dissonance is strong. To bind such a place to the rest of reality, a proper anchor is required. Crystallized helium and quartzite. Explore system for all. Take joy in crafting. I will talk to Nada, friend. Our next step, is to find some crystallized helium, because we have to construct this thing here. Where is it? There we go. Here we go. We have to get some crystal to to create a reality anchor. And to create a reality anchor, the reason why is because we eventually, through our missions, our discovering missions, we discovered a new part of the universe that's not really quite part of the universe. It has restricted access. You know, the Anomaly was able to get here. We were able to get here, but nobody else is, because it's not quite part of reality. And I suppose, and Polo, the wonderful Polo, the little guy that's part of the Gek that's part of the Anomaly, he devised a way to get it to be part of the universe, and we have to now create this reality anchor. And the first step is to get some crystal, was it called crystal helium? Crystallized helium. Very, very cool. Oh my god, look at this place. Now what am I to gather? Quartzite. Crazy planet, right? Yeah, it's got quartzite. So there we go. Another cool planet. And he goes, well, I got this. So he gave me a motherboard, memory, and his processor, plus a cooler. And I was like, right on, I'll take it that. And so it was pretty good. Just pretty good. And really, all I did was just swapped it out. There was nothing to it, really. I've always built my computers anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, Paulo, I did the thing that you asked me to. You look excellent, traveler friend. A big adventure, yes? Yeah, it was. How was it to step upon Titan planet? Did world feel real, feel possible? Reveal the reality anchor. A perfect job, traveler friend. It is grounded in these worlds, you see, built from their earth, proof that this space is possible. Not a friend and I had a long talk. They are fine, and they have best idea for anchor. They're waiting for you. They will explain. Nada has proposed for how to bind the system. Consult with Priest Nadia to hear their idea. Friend Nadia has touched the remade worlds, absorbed old memories into your own. May Nada see, reveal the reality anchor. Nada touches the anchor, nodding thoughtfully. Polo friend is wise. Nada's relic machine holds a version of the old places, not as they are now, but as I remember them, as many minds remember, living in simulation. Old will meet reborn. Two streams merge and create their own river. Bind the system. I offer it willingly. Ask what will happen. Old places are now places will bind. Make new path. Attach floating system to reality scaffold. All will be permitted to enter. After that, Nada does not know. Crimson entity will see signal. Convergence may also see. May continue their hunt for Nada's shell. But Anomaly home is safe, Nada knows. Here is no way to live. Nadia trusts you, friend entity. Let us welcome others. It is right to try. Bring reality anchor to Nada's prime terminal. Bind the dissonance system to the rest of reality. Yeah, I thought so. I made a mistake. Not an entity authorized required. Second simulation 19 running. Touch the interface. The ancient computer unlocks immediately. I can somehow feel Nada's presence here. Their electronic pulse in the wires. Not an entity authorization detected. Mainframe node connected. Space anomaly. Bind the Oyama Ayamo Mui system. Loading instruction set. Reality anchor. I'm so nervous. Response, writing access denied. Something has gone wrong. The same error prints over and over, writing access denied. The machine's ancient speaker clicks. Nada's voice filters through the static, soft and thoughtful. An error, friend entity. Anchor alone cannot bridge reality gap. Plan almost succeeded. Nada thinks it still can. Which reality do you see, friend entity? Is it first? Is it last? Nada thinks you understand. Friend entity is the bridge, the anomaly, the free. The breach can be the bridge. It will need something of yourself if you are willing. Friend entity is generous and right to try, but before the seed, a scaffold, a small device to assemble. It will be beautiful. The stars will be lifeboat, and all the space a little more free. Ah. I need gold. Parsing, simulation 19. Viable timeline, excursion found. Patching def, number 1924G. Response, timeline, authentication, response, right signature. The machine hums, its frequency aligned with the gentle vibration of the scaffold. All it requires is me, offer hand. This is a sharp, sudden pain as something in corporeals pierces my palm. Color floods the scaffold as gold glass and the crimson of my own blood merge and freeze within its delicate crystal lattice. I feel lightheaded, as if the machine has absorbed some part of my being. Crystal lattice propagating. Multitudes. As the machine is locked down, I hear something else. She whispers through my bones, her voice like distant thunder. Thank you, traveler child. The architecture of reality has been altered. The Anomaly system is tethered to the universe. Return to space and seek a Bila. I will. Disruptor. I warped. I followed. But I never arrived. I was elsewhere. Something shifted just now. Something is still shifting. Cool, right? I love the 70s music. You know the 70s Wi-Fi, sci-fi stuff? The autophage seems momentarily lost for words. When they speak again, it is very soft, murmuring to themselves, as though forgetting I am even here. The arrival of the disruptor. Across the ley lies in stellar multitudes. Though indomitable will, she has returned. Yabila breaks from their reverie. They address me once more. Disruptor, this is a historic event for all autophage, for all beings. I must fly. I need to see the star, all these stars, for myself. Thank you. Let us meet again another time. That's too cool. So anyway, that's the world update, the Worlds 2 update, I believe. But I feel like we just sort of scratched the surface. That we didn't really get into exploring all the different planets, all the different, you know, cool things that you could find there, and all that. And also, we have to figure out how to get the freighter to these places. So that will be the next event for my No Man's Sky update or playthrough. So thank you guys for being here. If you find it in your heart, please subscribe, like, or comment. Do something with the video that would help me with the YouTube algorithm. I'm trying to achieve a 1,000 subscribers so I could get a little something from YouTube, and gives me a little motivation to do this. Not that playing the games isn't motivation enough. But thanks for being here, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.